Happy birthday.
Go shawty.
It's your birthday.
Happy birthday.
Happy birthday.
Have a wonderful, wonderful day.
I'm wishing you the happiest birthday.
Happy birthday. This is big. It's your birthday.
Okay, welcome to the Happy Birthday Podcast. I'm Dan, November 10th.
Welcome to the happy birthday.
Sorry.
Jackie, I think you've got the wrong page of the script here. Let me see. Yeah, that's my copy of the script. Here's
Oh,
yours.
sorry.
Here,
I
let's
thought we
put
were having a
something-
Mandela moment. My
No, but the Mandela effect, that is something that would be interesting to talk about on a podcast. Listeners,
bad.
do
Yeah,
you
no
know
one
what
ever talks about that.
they don't? Welcome to the Happy Birthday Podcast. My name's Jackie, October 12th.
I'm Jackie, October 12th.
Yes.
I think it's
and-
Mandala.
Is that right?
Yeah.
Is that like one of those
Nelson
prism
Mandela.
spherical prisms?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
They make me feel so calm when I see those, when I draw them.
Really?
How about Mandels? What does that do for you?
Howie?
The Mandela effect makes you want to just start pointing at briefcases and saying, that one, yes, that one, no, that one, yes, that one, no. And then at the end, someone says, all right,
Not
you
a
got
briefcase.
Yeah, fuck. Sorry. Ooh, that was a suitcase. That was a suitcase.
We should do, okay, we have to come up with a joke where it's like a lawyer joke and the punchline is a briefcase.
Oh, right. Well,
But you have to
listeners,
write the joke.
get
We
on
have
that.
to do that, or that's something that you are going to
I want
do?
you guys to write the joke. I just handed you the
It
punchline.
just- yeah.
so.
I've been doing that a lot lately. Something will happen. I'll think of something, and then I'm so tired that I'm like, I'm not structuring this. I'm just gonna just say the
I got a few
punchline.
of those. I think that's the future of comedy, you know. Just here's the idea. I don't know how to.
It's like a theoretical
Right.
like, promise to make a joke.
Yeah.
How funny
The
would it
hypotheses
be
of a
if there
joke.
was a lawyer joke where the punchline was it was a briefcase?
Jackie,
Yeah. Yes.
I'm a little worried that,
Oh, what's wrong?
well, there's a lot of things that are wrong, Jackie. There's a lot of things that are wrong. Climate
Okay.
change.
Lil Nas X came out as bisexual.
I didn't
That's
see
another thing that's
that.
wrong.
I
Same
didn't
sex
see
marriage.
that. Yeah.
Um,
Which, I mean, when people talk about same-sex marriage, I say when I hear the words sex and marriage, I think kind of an oxymoron. So
Yeah. Same old sex every night.
right, every single night. Jackie,
What?
I'm worried that people are not as excited as they should be for this episode of the Happy Birthday Podcast. Because I want to tell you,
Yeah, I'd have to agree.
it's exciting. People might look at the episode description and think, DeHut, boring. He's been on a bunch of times. I want to tell you something. He's got something a little special, I think.
Really?
And I've got something really special up my sleeve.
I have something really special up my
Don't tell me.
Anus.
Okay. You don't have to
Come
go
on.
the poo-poo caca route all the time.
I actually do. So we should get through this poop.
An update for my health condition last week. I have something less. I still have something special up my anus, but it's less present than it was.
Oh, good. You popped
Yep.
it back in. Let me hear it.
It's getting there. It's getting there.
Yeah.
But what I want you to get there is you just telling me which very famous person is today celebrating their birthday.
I would say Roy from Siegfried and Roy.
You would.
Yeah.
Okay. I'm going to throw
Should I
that to
not?
our team of judges. You already said it. You can't take it back. And what do they say, Jacqueline? Oh, my God. Did you hear that?
Yeah, it sounded like a fork in a microwave. What was that?
I was microwaving a fork. I like to eat with a warm
Oh,
fork
nice.
because my hands get cold.
Oh, yeah.
But I also want to say to you,
Oh,
have you put a fork in the microwave before?
yeah, it gets it nice and warm.
Sure. Well, that's kind of what I was saying. No, it's not the birthday of Siegfried and Roy Siegfried.
There's a lot of Roy hockey players, and some of them are pronounced Wah. Did you know that?
They're from
like
French
Crispin.
Quebec.
Crispin Wah.
How do you get
Crispin.
Wah from Roy?
What?
It's a French attitude. They have like a mouth
Rah.
thing. Yeah.
Rah.
Well, look at what fucking English people do. I've been saying it for years on this show.
What do they do?
They'll fucking they got these words that are like Manchestershireington,
Right.
and then it's just pronounced like ma.
Yeah. I
Sure.
know.
And you have to say it all foppish.
Well, this one's
Roy.
gonna be pretty easy to pronounce. And this is a young man born on this day in 1818.
Damn.
1818. I'm not talking 2020. I'm going to go out on a limb and say 1818 is kind of the 2020 of 1818.
Oh yeah. Did they have a plague and stuff?
1818, I don't know what was going on that year. I don't know if there was a coronavirus. I don't know if Donald Trump
Yeah.
lost re-election, but I do know that this guy lived in California on the West Coast and was a self-proclaimed sort of leader. I don't know. Does this make any sense? I can't really give you too many clues without just
Like
straight
a
up
mystic
saying
or
no. More of a what are some titles that you can think of that like a leader of a people might have? The leader of a nation,
Sure.
the leader of something. That could be what?
president, governor, sheriff.
But it sounds more badass. Like we don't have this in this country.
dictator, king,
Closer to king. Closer to king.
queen.
We're getting there. I don't know. This is like a
Prince.
Star Wars kind of word.
Boba Fett?
This guy,
Jar
I'll just tell you,
Jar?
it's not Boba. I wish it was Jar Jar.
Senator.
This jolly good fellow was a presumably crazy person who proclaimed himself to be, I'll just come out and say it, the Emperor of the United States.
Oh, emperor.
Yeah.
I
Have you
was
heard
not-
about
I-
this?
No,
You haven't. Well, I mean, that's basically all you need to know about it. But
I didn't know we had one. What's the thing about the naked emperor? I never got that. Is it a book
That
or?
is a fairy tale about an emperor who goes out
Nude.
To get his groove back.
Yeah.
Right. Okay.
And I think it
remember.
has something to do with about clothes don't make the man.
Men make clothes.
Yeah. Man makes clothes.
So it's like a nudist thing.
I don't really know what the moral of that one is. I don't remember. I just remember hearing that one as a kid and thinking, why is there a big old man
Yeah.
nude? It
sick.
seemed like a frightening thing.
Kids aren't supposed to hear about that.
No. But you're not supposed to hear about this. What's this guy's name?
Charles Xavier.
Emperor, last name very similar to the last name of our friend Claire. I'll just say that.
Emperor Nodin. Nadine.
The last name of Josh's favorite
Nordine.
stand-up comedian. It's a regular
Antivirus.
name. Blank
Lopez?
antivirus. Blank
Yeah, Lopez antivirus.
Emperor.
I haven't said it yet.
I don't know. I can barely hear you.
Borden. Corden. Oh, James Corden.
I mean, I'll give a shout out to James Corden. That's fair. Blank antivirus.
Norton.
Emperor Norton.
Not bad.
Okay. So,
And we'll go to a quick break and then
well,
we'll do mine.
before you start to
What, you got something else
so
planned?
I got something else. I'm not just
okay,
gonna.
okay.
I'm not the kind of guy that just says Emperor Norton and then walks out of a room.
Sure.
We all know that kind of guy. right?
Edward Norton.
Yeah. What's 1 to 10 scale? Rate him on looks only
Like 10.
and personality. Well, say like 10. That's
9? 8?
Okay.
I don't know.
Okay.
Is he weird?
no, I don't know.
Mean. He
Fight
probably-
Club.
Yeah.
Edward Scissorhands.
No.
Okay. Okay, so happy birthday to the first and only self-proclaimed emperor of the United States.
Happy birthday,
Emperor Joshua, no pun intended.
dude. No.
Norton. Yeah, Josh
You're
Norton.
kidding me.
Emperor Josh.
It's crazy. Okay.
Hey,
Because Joshes are troublemakers.
if I was the emperor, would you bow to me?
Get on my knees right now.
I've never bowed.
I'd fucking cut you in half, all of you, if you didn't bow.
Hot dog style or hamburger style?
Oh, different answers for
Diagonal.
each of you.
Thank you.
Fruit
Yeah.
ninja style.
Dan, I'd do hot dog style
Yep.
from the head, so he would dive quick and painlessly. And
So, browsing through his Wikipedia page, there's a lot of stuff here. Like I said, born on this day, 1818, kind of a double year thing going on. Lived in San Francisco, came from a well-to-do family. He made a lot of money in, it says, commodities, markets, and real estate. Ended up going bankrupt in some sort of speculative rice importing deal. So, kind of like,
Ricin, that's poisonous.
yeah, kind of the
Yeah,
original.
he was porting it.
Yeah. You can't bring that to port. I guess I would say it's kind of the original crypto bro in layman's terms. Anyway, after that, whether it was mental illness or just good old-fashioned eccentricity, he decided to declare himself Emperor of the United States. And from what I understand, people didn't really take it very seriously, but people around town just kind of humored him, kind of the way we do with, some of the local eccentrics in Marquette. But he, printed up his own currency. He'd issue proclamations. He'd walk around in beautiful military regalia. It's a pretty fun story, but there's not too much to it. Not much that's really interesting. But what's interesting to me is the idea of declaring one's self to be emperor. The confidence that takes as a man and just the power, it's inspiring. So,
Yeah.
I thought today, on the birthday of Emperor Norton, what is there to stop me from doing the same? So from here forth,
Oh, wow.
I declare myself, Daniel L. Pasco Daniels, to be the Emperor of the Happy Birthday podcast. And you, Jacqueline and Joshua Paul, are my lowly subjects.
No, I want to be Empress.
No,
Mama.
Empress. There's no
Can't
such
marry
thing as
Dan.
Empress.
Oh,
You can't
You
marry
don't have to
me.
be married.
You can't be Empress. There's no
You
one
can
else.
have an Empress and an Emperor who are not married.
You
Well,
can't
that's
It's just
clear.
like
No,
a
you can't.
democracy.
No, you can't. You have to consecrate the title.
Stop it. Stop it.
Would you let me be your court jester?
I'll think about that. I'll put that into
That's a pretty
consideration.
esteemed position, you know.
I know. Well, the
You have to
jester always
poison
had
the
the
king.
ear of the emperor. Well, I don't mind poison,
Okay.
But listen, I've been wanting total domination on this show for a long time, and now the day has come that my power is formally anointed unto me by me. I say jump, you say how high, to which I say, I didn't tell you to ask me how high. I said jump. Jacqueline?
That's not fair. If you tell her to jump, she's just going to say, I'm high.
I'm not going to ask her to jump.
Jump.
I don't understand jumping.
You cannot take orders from him, Paul. I'm going to put a message in the chat, and you have to read it out loud, okay?
Okay.
Ooh,
I'm emperor.
scandal.
Dan said he sucks. Daniel
No.
Pasco just sent me a message
No,
that says,
you
I
say
suck.
That. You say that about yourself. Say this, too.
Daniel Pasco, : I can't get an erection.
That's you saying that about yourself.
Daniel Pasco to
Stop!
everyone.
Stop reading the
That's what it
chat.
says.
Stop.
Stop copying me, by the way. I'm the one who can't get an erection.
Thank you. Thank you for obeying my command. Now listen! I'm going to do something no podcast has ever done before.
Okay.
My subjects are being disobedient. We've had a
I
lot
haven't done a thing.
to...
I just screenshotted
You listen
your
to me.
your
We're going to
text
have a
in the
moment of
chat.
silence. We're going to have a 1-minute moment of silence. I want you two to sit and reflect and contemplate on how you can be better and more loyal to me and my
No,
reign here
I'm
as
not doing
emperor.
that.
Yes, we're doing a moment of silence starting now. That's enough of that. That's boring, actually. I think that people don't like when the podcast is just silent. So let's do this.
It's so much of the podcast.
Not
don't
anymore.
like
Not anymore. I declare a breath holding contest between Jackie and Paul. So get that vape in, Paul. Jackie, what are you doing? You look
Instead of breath holding,
no.
Jack,
What?
we should both fucking take
Hit a blinker?
fucking toke and who's
No. When,
All right, yeah.
Do you think
we're gonna do it?
Blinkers,
One,
blinkers.
2. See how long you can hold your breath. 3.
I can see it coming out of your nose.
No, it's not. Well, Piece of shit.
Up,
Fuck
up,
you.
up. He loses. But
Yeah, but she tricked me. That's unfair play.
no, it's okay. If you can be tricked by a lowly wench, you deserve to lose the contest, Paul.
Whoa, 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 whoa. If I was a wench, I wouldn't just be lowly, okay? I would be, if there was 10 and 1 was the worst and 10 was the best, I'd at least be 7.
Jacqueline, usually I do not like to be talked back to in such an impudent way, but I am a benevolent emperor,
This
and I
is so
do
male.
declare
this
you
is so male-coded.
to be the fairest wench of all my Facebook friends.
Thank you. You don't
Right.
even have Facebook.
Yes, I
Do
do.
you? Oh, I
I'm
couldn't
still
find you
on
the
the
other day.
bunk. Well, look again. Look again. Oh, I can
Wow.
just do whatever I want as emperor.
What are you gonna
This fucking joking around bullshit. Let's play a little music.
No, come on. Not doing another Strat episode.
do? No, let's do it. I'll go get one.
I don't have an instrument.
All right, you don't want to hear that. You don't want to hear that. It's fine. I know that I have to keep my subjects happy. You know what? I've got a fun idea. Jacqueline,
What?
before I was emperor, there were certain things. One particular thing I can think of that you,
BDE before Dan was emperor.
in the years 1 and 2 BDE.
Bloodless Dan erection.
And we will have my empress on to discuss that subject. at some point. This is rock hard, but it's cold.
Some Twilight shit.
It's my
Oh, shit.
rigor mortis hard on.
Wow.
Some came out.
Name of the episode.
But Jackie,
Yeah.
in the years 1 and 2 BDE, there were some practices that I considered to be holy rituals that you kind of frowned upon.
Okay.
And, didn't really appreciate that.
Such as?
Thank you for calling Guitar Center Appleton. This is David Parati. How can I help you?
Appleton, how you doing?
Good.
How
Okay,
late?
for
I was going to say, how late are you open tonight?
We are open till 9 tonight.
Cool. And it's cool to come in and test some stuff out?
Yeah.
Okay, kind of hesitated there, but,
Well, I guess, yeah, if it's, sometimes it's used things, and if it's really late and buying used stuff in, that's why I'm hesitating, because if it's right before we're closing, it can be
Right.
difficult.
well, I didn't intend on buying anything. I was just going to try some stuff.
Yeah,
Right.
I'm just, other things flow through my mind when someone says something like that. That's all I'm saying.
I gotcha,
So, yeah,
sure.
it's fine if you want to come in and test something out.
What else is flowing through your mind?
Lots of things, man. Probably too much.
Yeah, same, dude. Sometimes I just need to take a big old toke off my vape and chill out.
Well, maybe that's what I should be doing. I apologize for my hesitation, but it's totally cool if you come and test
no
some stuff
apologies
out.
necessary. I'm a benevolent emperor, but I'll tell you what. You go in the break room. You get that vape. You do a little. Shoop, boop, boop, boop. I'm gonna do the same thing. I'm gonna get ripped. I'm gonna come in there and just start playing some gear. How's that sound?
Well, it's okay. It's okay. Yeah, I'm not a manager, so you can do whatever you want, man.
Yeah, not with that attitude. All right, I love that. I can do whatever I want. Love to hear that. Thank you very much. You have an awesome
Hey,
night.
there are always consequences eventually, but you got free will, man.
I'm being there, dude. Okay. Thank you.
Cool.
I'm very pro free will.
All right. Well, I hope nothing terrible happens, but you're welcome to come.
I hope not.
Okay. Well, this has been pleasant. I hope I get to see you when you come in, and it's all good.
I'm
So
playing
we'll
I'm
talk
going
to
to
you.
be playing the intro to Sweet Child of Mine all night long.
That sounds good, man. That sounds good. We'll
Thank
see you in here a little later.
All right. Thank you.
Bye.
That was perfect.
That poor man.
No, he was having fun. See, I encouraged him to get high on the clock.
Yeah. All right. Well, you know what?
Sorry, that was so fucking loud.
I did have my volume turned all the way
Yeah,
down.
yeah.
I didn't hate that as much as I have in the past.
I'm not going to dismiss you from your position, but I'm bringing
Okay.
someone new in as emperor. Okay?
A
I
new
just-
emperor?
No.
Oh,
I, as emperor, are bringing in a new co-host. Okay.
Okay.
And you're still gonna be. You'll still be around. We'll just kind of keep you as like a.
What?
Like remember.
Do I still
Jackie.
get to guess?
We'll see about that. But I think when you see who I'm bringing in, you're gonna understand.
It's that bitch, Justin.
Oh,
I know it.
No. He's coming on the Zoom. Here he is.
Hey there. It's me, Steve.
Steve?
Yeah.
Steve Harvey?
I'm so happy to be here. I'm excited to take this podcast in a new direction.
Did he say nude erection?
I think he did. He's doing a little
That's hot. I
Emperor's
love
New
that.
Clothes sort of thing.
Well, I
is
get
hot.
it. Yeah, I'll just sit back
All right.
and
Yeah. So, Steve, we already talked a little bit about Emperor Norton. Why don't you try to guess who has a famous birthday today, Steve?
I don't have to guess. I know who has a birthday today.
Okay,
Coming in a little cocky here, Steve. How do you know who has a birthday today?
It is my fucking birthday.
Oh my God! You heard it here first. It's not just Emperor
Jeez.
Norton's birthday. It is Steve Harvey's birthday, and I have to say,
Wow.
you don't look a day over. Steve Harvey don't crack. It's true what they say. Steve, thanks for being here, man. I know you're busy. You're a judge now. Family Feud. Steve Harvey's show is still in reruns, but I gotta say, man, I want to. Can I hear some new material from you, Steve? I'd love to hear you just tell a little joke for the listeners, would you, Steve? For the Emperor.
Sorry I was late getting over here. I was getting my suit altered and had to pick it up. I dropped it off last night, and it was ready this morning. Gee, was that Taylor Swift.
Gee, was that Taylor Swift? That's my joke, Steve. That's my joke. You can't do that. We got a joke thief on our hands
Wow.
here. All right, Steve. I know you said you've listened to most episodes of the podcast before. What do you think about the crew that I'm stuck with here? What do you think about Jackie?
Jackie's okay, but she farts too much. She says it's because of her
It's the
squeaky
chair.
chair. But ain't none of us buying that bullshit. She farted, and she ought to admit it.
I would.
Steve
I agree.
knows
You
that
ought,
you're-
you ought to admit it.
I would.
Okay, well, I see you're not ready.
I can't even fart when I'm sitting in this chair. I would have to stand up
You
and
just a little squatty
You
potty.
have to stand up to fart.
there's just you don't understand the dynamics of this chair. It's
I
pushing
stand
on my
stand
anus
for my
hole.
farts out of respect.
Kneel for the flag, but I stand to fart.
That's our new merch. That's
We should have a bumper sticker that says that.
I stand for my farts.
We should get into
See
the
it.
selling shit to gas stations game. I feel like that is what we're supposed to be doing at this
Yeah.
age.
Yeah, agreed. That's a pretty good idea. Could you tell me, Steve? I mean, be honest with me. What about producer Paul, Josh over there? What do you think about him?
He fucking sucks.
Yeah. Steve,
not very nice.
listen,
You can't say that.
listen. I know we don't have that much time, but why don't you, Steve, would you mind just getting on the phone here and calling some places up, see what's going on? I'd love to.
No, he shouldn't do that.
Why shouldn't he do that?
No, he
Because
should do it.
that's
Steve should do it if that's
too
what
much
is
for me
planned.
for today.
I'm the
Thank you
Emperor.
for calling Buca de Beppo. For curbside or to go, press 1. For reservations, press 2.
Thank you for calling Buca Pasadena. How can I help you?
Can I get a table for 6 tonight?
Hey, you want to make a reservation for today?
I want to have dinner with 5 of my cousins.
So, for what time are you looking for?
6.
Okay, can I get a name for the reservation?
My name is Steve. I'm the host of Family Feud.
Okay, can I get a phone number?
I'm gonna drink all the red wine I can drink in your restaurant tonight.
Can I get a name for the reservation?
Listen, I'm Steve Harvey. I host Family Feud. Do you really want to mess with me?
I'm sorry?
I host the show Family Feud. Doesn't that mean anything to you? Steak, lobster, seafood, and salad.
Steve, I think you lost him. You lost him,
I
Steve.
could not have hated that anymore. I literally could not.
Steve, I think you came on a little strong there, but let's. I don't know. It's your birthday. What do you want to do tonight, Steve?
Daniel, I would love to take you out to the steakhouse for my birthday dinner. To porterhouse steak smothered in onions and sauce, Caesar salad on the side with all the red wine you can drink.
Steve, I'm honored, dude. That's amazing. Yeah, I'll buy you a birthday dinner.
I have 100 credit cards. It will be my treat.
Steve. Steve, I'm the emperor here, okay? You're my underling. You do not offer to buy me your own birthday dinner. You disrespected me. You get out of here. I don't want to see you again.
Survey says, go fuck yourself.
I'm sorry. I've gone mad with power. Like insane mad, not angry.
Yeah, this
mad.
is too much.
And I've gone drunk with power when I should be drunk with Steve Harvey at Buca de Beppo right now. I'm sorry. I'm going to go to my emperor's bunker for a moment and think about some of the damage I've done. Hold on a second.
Okay. We're going to go to break, and then we'll be right back.
Hi, listeners. This is Steve Harvey here to tell you about an amazing offer exclusively for listeners of the Happy Birthday podcast. Next year, I will be celebrating my birthday not with my wife or my children. I'm going to be celebrating it with one of my fans. All you need to do is log on to steveharvey.com, click the Enter the Steve Harvey Birthday Dinner Contest tab, pay the $55 registration charge, and you could win a chance to celebrate my special day with me. I know the name of every fancy restaurant in Los Angeles. We will get the VIP treatment wherever we go. Servers will be treating you with a level of respect that you never thought was possible. I have 100 credit cards. It will be my treat. We'll feast on steak, lobster, and Caesar salad. All the red wine you can drink. For dessert, we will share an entire birthday cake between the two of us. After dinner, you will come back with me to my hotel room at the Four Seasons. Once we get there, you can do anything you want with me. Spank me, slap me, tickle my fucking toes. Anything you want, I'll let you do. That's how Steve Harvey rolls on his birthday. So what are you waiting for? Head over to steveharvey.com, enter the Steve Harvey Birthday Dinner Contest, and this time next year, you and me could be laying nude in a hotel bed with our bellies full of lobster tail.
We're back from commercial.
I missed
did
my
not
brain,
die.
so I'm okay.
Yeah. Guess whose birthday it is?
January something.
Yeah, what is it? 17?
17th.
Yeah.
That's a mid-month, middle of the first month of the year. I'm going to guess Carrot Top.
Ooh, interesting guess, but totally incorrect. This jolly good fellow was born in, can you believe this, 1939, and he is still alive. Can you believe this?
What? Wait, 1939 and still alive. Can I believe that? I
Yes.
literally cannot believe that. I think this guy is 100 years old, and it's a guy, it sounds like.
Yep.
I don't think that Carrot Top is 100 years old, but I think that he's given 100 years of laughter.
Oh, for sure, at least.
Yeah. Is he a politics guy?
He's not a politics guy. He is a TV show host, but he is retired.
Not hosting anymore.
Correct.
Is
But
he
he had a very popular show.
Is he a game show guy?
Not a game show guy.
Is he
More of a daytime guy.
Okay, morning show, kind of Matt Lauer vibes.
No, not those vibes at all, actually. Like I
Andrew
said, this is more of a
Callahan vibes.
daytime television show.
Mm-hmm. That's Matt Lauer's on the Today Show, Jackie.
Yeah, but that was in the morning.
Okay.
This
So we're
guy
talking
was on
afternoon.
the afternoons.
Morning is not part of the day anymore, I guess, according to Empress Jackie's declared that's no longer part of the
Yes,
day.
and he didn't do news. He did more of a juicy, scandalous. He had guests that would come on. They would have issues. He would walk them through
I
it.
love these
A lot of
types
times
of
it had to do with family.
Maury Povich ain't that
dynamics.
old, is he? Maury!
Freaking Maury Povich.
My goodness
Dude,
fucking sake.
84.
I did not know he was out. This is true. Steve Harvey don't
looks good.
crack. Yeah, he looks
Yeah.
all right. That's cool that he was so old doing all that stuff where it's like, you got your 13-year-old sister pregnant. I'm gonna
Yeah,
hook you
and
up
I
to a
guess
lie
his-
detector and see if you liked it.
Right. And his whole thing was like, apparently he had this like morality thing where he thought that the nuclear family was like the strongest way for a child to grow up. So he was really into
I
the
see.
paternity test thing because he wanted to reunite the fathers or
Can
whatever.
I throw in my 2 cents here about the Maury
Please,
show?
yeah, because honestly, I got nothing.
I
so
know.
please. Just kidding, I got something.
His show was one of my favorites to watch when I would either fake sick from school or skip
Yeah.
school, whatever it was. I mean, I would watch that. I would watch Whose Line Is It Anyway, which that's a whole other kettle of fish we don't want to get into.
Yeah.
But Maury started losing me when it started to become like all paternity test episodes,
Yes.
all the
Well,
fucking
yeah,
time.
that
And
was
it
his
used to be
thing.
more variety. There'd be people with weird phobias. There'd be like,
oh yeah, tinfoil lady. I remember.
yeah, yeah, I
They
remember
brought
a
out the
balloon lady.
tinfoil, and
Yep.
she was like terrified.
yeah. But then it just all became paternity tests. And I gotta say, just a little boring for me.
If you were on that show and they were doing a phobia,
Uh-huh.
what would yours be?
Homo.
So they'd bring out the queers, and you would just be like,
I go, "Ah!"
yeah. I would do like
Maybe-
cotton balls or something.
You don't like them?
No, I would. That's just what I would pick. It would
Oh.
be fake.
Oh,
I
I
don't
see.
really have
Oh,
any
what?
phobias.
Those were real.
So yeah, back to the paternity thing. I thought it'd be fun to do paternity test. So I was like, how
Do
could
you
you
need a
do
sample?
that without your sample? Exactly, because
yeah.
you're so far away, and I feel like your trajectory,
Yes.
it just wouldn't get here, by the time it froze or whatever. So I was thinking like, there's got to be some kind of BuzzFeed style quiz. Am I the father? So I googled. Am I the father quiz, and sure enough, here we are.
Perfect quiz.
Are you
Okay.
the father?
Am I?
Even though I'm the empress, I will say, do you consent to learning if you are or are not the father of this child?
I consent, and I consent to donating whatever sample is needed.
Okay.
Yeah.
Someone will be there shortly for the
Okay.
fluids, and then the solids guy will come after.
Sure.
So here's what the website says. If you've ever seen Maury Povich, then you know that many people get into the situation of whether or not they are in fact the father or not father of child in question. And now is your chance to figure out in a matter on minutes. Will you have to stand up and be a man for a child, or go crazy when you find out you are not the father? Find out. Will you make the mother happy, or find out that you need to grow up in just a few minutes? You will find out.
Well,
Okay.
even if I'm not the
So-
father, I'm going to raise another man's child as my own. That's stepping up and being a man.
Yeah, you're not the stepfather, you're the father who stepped up.
That's
Yeah.
nice.
Thanks. I just thought of that.
Yeah.
Okay. Question number 1. What is your age? Options are under 18, 18 to 24, 25 to 30, 31 to 40, 41 to 50, 51 to 60, over 60 years old.
You said there was a 31 to 40?
Yes.
I'm going to pick that one.
Okay. What is your gender? 2 options, male, female.
I guess I'll go male.
Okay. Question 3. Would you be willing to take a DNA test?
Yes.
Yes or no?
Yes. I've got the DNA loaded up, ready to go right now.
Perfect.
Yeah.
Question number 4. When you look into
So I
this
can
baby's
get an
eyes,
erection,
what do you see? Yourself, the mailman, best friend, football team, or a little bit of everyone? Can give you those options again if you need.
Well, I'll tell you this. I actually got an up-close look at my mailman just a few days ago because I was walking back to my house and the mailman was walking away from my door at the same time that I was walking up, and I was...
Is this the same one that was giving you all those problems?
No, this is a different one. That guy got
Okay.
dismissed. He was always talking on his phone and scaring the shit out of me.
Yeah.
Because he'd come right up to the front window and he's like, "Yeah, fucking party last night." Blah, blah, blah. It's like, shut the fuck
Right.
up, dude.
Shut
I'm
the fuck up.
unemployed.
Yeah.
But this guy was nicer. But I did give him a little head nod, but we were both like, awkward.
Yeah.
I'm going to say the football team.
Okay.
Specifically that guy, Damar Hamlin. His dead eyes is what I see.
Okay. Question number 5. When the mother of this child told you she was pregnant, comma, you question mark, whereas Happy told her to get an abortion, called her a hoe and told her she sleeps around, was surprised, or cried.
There's no all of the above there?
No, I'm so sorry. Please pick one.
Ho.
Okay.
Should be an all of the above on that, because that could all happen in a matter of 5 seconds.
Question number 6.
Yep.
Shut up, you don't know me. Answer yes or no.
No.
Okay. Number 7. The baby is mine. Yes or no?
That seems like that's the whole point of the quiz, right? Yes.
I didn't write the quiz.
Okay.
This is like a scientific thing.
Okay.
Number 8. Do you have the power to say no? Answer yes or no.
This is a bit of a catch-22. I'm going to say no, I don't.
Okay. Question 9. Would you appear on the Maury Povich show?
Yes.
Okay.
But the phobias episode, not the paternity test one.
Sure. 10. Are you 100% sure you are not the father? Answer. Hell no.
No. Hell no?
I guess. Maybe. Or I'm not. If I'm not, I'll still take care of the baby.
If I'm not, I'll still take care of the baby because I'm the dad that stepped up, not the dad that stepped out.
Sure. All right, we're nearing the end here. Question number 11. What would you do if the child is yours? Step up and be a man. Make like a tree and leave. It don't matter because the kid's with a Z, not mine. Or I would love that child like it was my own.
D.
You would love the child like your own.
Yeah.
If the child is yours. Okay.
Yes. Well, I mean, because it would be my own.
Number 12. Did you ever get it on with the mother? Yes or no?
Yes.
All right.
Fully erect, by the way.
Yeah, of course. Final question. Are you sure you're not the father? Answer, hell no, I'm not the father, or I do look like the child a little.
I'm going to say I do look like the child a little just because, not for the resemblance, but because I look young.
All right. I will submit your results.
Okay.
And wow. Are you ready for this?
Yeah, lay it on me. I'm ready.
When it comes to the 4-month-old, 86% sure you are the father. Leaps up from the chair, begins barking in your face as you walk off stage. You need to step up and be a man to this child. That was what it said. That was like the whole answer. So yeah, you're
Is
the
this
father.
AI generated?
No, this was actually a quiz on gotoquiz.com created by Simon.
Okay, so I just got yelled at. I need to step up and become a father. Is that right? Even though there's a 14% chance that it's some other guy's cum that made this baby. I'm going to go get him. I'm going to wake him up. I'm going to go play a game of horse down at the basketball court. And if he doesn't do too good, which he usually doesn't, I'm going to tell him it's not whether you win or lose. It's just that you're my son. And I love you.
Happy birthday, Maury Povich. The next quiz is called If You've Done Over Half of These Very Specific
You
Things,
might be a redneck.
You're secretly a middle-aged
Okay.
dad. We'll be right back. Here at Tolman's Print, if you need your stuff printed out, we can do that. We just have regular printers and faxes. We do copies too, black and white only though, and no pictures or nothing like that. If you have something you need copied or printed, you just need to fax it in 906-228-900 because we don't have online or that. It's just back to the old school way, you know, if you got something you need printed out for paperwork or a letter for school or a paper. If you're in college, we can print those for you. Just bring it in, bring your computer in because we can't get it on our computers that we have here. You can't get online. So just you'll just have to remember it, come in, type it up, or bring your whole computer in. Or you can handwrite it and then come in and type it up. But if you bring your computer in, you'll just have to hook it up with a cord, and Joey can show you how to do that. You might have to install something on your end, and you'll need to get online for that, or we have a disk you can put in your computer and download it that way so that you'll be able to use a printer. Forget all that email, Gmail, Bluetooth, and get your reports printed here at Tellman's. We got the old school printers and all that, and it's only 10 cents a sheet, just regular printer paper, black and white. We're located downtown in the Paste District of Menominee. Call ahead for appointments only, Monday through Wednesday.
Hey!
Oh, all right.
Just wanted to
Not
wish
bad.
you guys a happy new year.
Thank you, Jay. Happy New Year to you as well. I actually had the pleasure of seeing Mr. Jay DeHut not 2 weeks ago. Isn't that right?
Yeah, you took a shower and left a pink ring in my bathtub.
A pink ring.
What?
What's that mean?
I didn't think we were going to get into that right away, but
Well, I couldn't resist.
I did have a medical issue.
What are we talking?
Oh.
We're talking to
Relapse
Jay
in the
DeHut, who has been on the Happy Birthday
What
podcast.
kind of medical issue?
Leave him alone. Let's HIPAA.
It was a blunt.
He was just a dirty boy. That needed to be showered.
We're not getting an explanation for the pink ring, correct?
I don't know. It's just the residue that comes off of there.
Off of what?
Underneath. Under the chassis, my friend.
You're saying his anus left like a pink imprint on the floor of the shower?
No, not the floor. It was all around the side of the tub.
Yeah, like the tub filled like ankle deep with water, number one.
Uh-huh.
And number
That's
two,
the problem with your drain.
I was scrubbing and scrubbing.
All right, well, I hope one day we get to find out. Hello? I'm
Hi.
Paul.
Hello.
Welcome back to
Hello.
the show. We are joined in the studio today by Jay DeHut. Say hello, Jay.
Hello, Jay.
Come on.
Hello.
I've got a special type of game for you this week.
Okay.
I'm going to read you an obituary, and you tell me who the person it's talking about is. It's a person who died on this day in 1997. And if you win a certificate, like a gift certificate for a free back rub from Jackie. That's what we're giving out these days.
What?
Don't say ew.
It's so mean.
Well,
You wouldn't rub your buddy's back?
No.
my back hurts.
Like nude?
No.
You
Fully
both are
clothed. I'll
completely
even put
nude
on a
and
j-
you're...
I'll
just
put
don't
on a
think you should
jacket.
Offer that to people without
Would you at
asking
least
me
do it with a
first.
rolling pin?
I don't think so. I
Okay.
don't know.
Well, we'll do this one. We'll see if he wins, and if you'll do this one, and then we'll take it from
I'll
there.
think about it.
Yeah, well, you'll do it.
So I'm just going to jump right into it, Jay. All right. Blank's abilities as a trainer secured him 2 National Hunt Trainer Championships, 3 Grand Nationals, 5 Scottish Nationals, and a hat trick of White Bread Gold Cups, establishing him as one of the leading post-war trainers. He's a horse trainer. That is what he's famous for. I'm going to skip a couple lines here. The most famous tale about him concerns the time he was asked directions from his base at Middleham, in North Yorkshire, to nearby Leyburn by a group of... Shut up! He was asked directions to Leyburn by a group of Japanese tourists. And legend has it, he told them, and then again, this is in his obituary. Legend has it, he told them, "You found your fucking way to Pearl Harbor. You can find your own fucking way to Leyburn."
That's offensive. This was published in a newspaper?
This was published in the independent.co.uk in 1997.
Oh, they're crazy, those independent co.uk.
Yeah, well, dude, the news in Europe is crazy. That sometimes the people will be naked on the screen, like the weather.
Well, they don't even do the news over there. It's like, who's sleeping with who and what kind of shoes is this guy wearing? I mean, it's just like
It's true.
pornography almost.
Yeah.
It is. I mean, it literally is pornography. You turn that stuff on. All right, then there was a time where he asked if a certain elderly member of the aristocracy would make a suitable racecourse steward. Once again, his reply took no hostages. He said, "Oh, he'd be perfect. He's deaf, he's blind, and he knows fuck all about racing." So this is kind of like a bad boy. This is a bad boy of the horse world.
R.I.P. for real.
Is it the Seabiscuit guy?
I
lost
no.
There's that.
No, he was born December 1910, so kind of a similar time period.
Oh boy.
Okay, his first name is the same first name as the former UK Prime Minister at the beginning of World War II, the guy that like really like fucked up all this stuff and because they wouldn't let him smoke and the thing.
Hitler said he'll be a decent bloke.
I'm a bit of a history buff.
Yeah.
Winston.
No, that was the guy who took over.
There was another guy? I thought he was the first one.
No. Neville Chamberlain. So his first name's Neville. I'll give you that. Neville Franklin Crump.
That's his
Ow,
name?
Ow.
Yeah, he's a horse trainer named Neville Crump.
How am I supposed to guess that? I didn't read my last issue of Veteran Horse Trainers Weekly.
Well, you have a redemption round, and the stakes just keep going up as we go. So
You got stakes?
Yep. We're getting sky high stakes, and then we're gonna mail you some steaks if you get these questions right.
Nice.
Steak, lobster, seafood, and salad.
What's that?
Jay, where
Steve Harvey was with us a little earlier.
Oh,
He's no
nice.
longer-
I love that guy.
I would
He's
love
the
to
best.
take you out to the steakhouse for my birthday dinner. To porterhouse steak smothered in onions and sauce. Caesar salad on the side with all the red wine you can drink.
Steve, hey, man.
Wow.
I love your
Stop.
show.
Listen,
Password. or
I'm
whatever.
Steve Harvey. I host Family Feud. Do
Oh,
you
Family
really
Feud.
want to mess with me?
Okay, I'm sorry. Steve, get off the mic. You've been dismissed.
What am I doing here?
I was waiting for you guys to be done. All right, Jay, what state do you live in?
I live in Minnesota.
Okay, so that's going to help you with this next guy.
out.
Also died on this day. He's a fictional pool hustler created by American novelist Walter Travis. He's in the novel The Hustler. Jackie Gleason portrayed the character in the 1961 film adaptation The Hustler, a performance that was received several awards and nominations. So who am I talking about? The Hustler.
I thought this guy was real.
No, he's a fake guy.
Really?
Jackie Gleason?
Yeah, well, he's real.
No.
He
Minnesota Fats.
I thought that was a real guy.
It says it's not.
Minnesota.
no.
He's
okay.
a fictional pool hustler.
Well, I learned something today myself.
Well, good. And that's what we're here for. We're here to learn and we're here to teach.
Right, well,
This guy, I think you will get, Jay. He died on this day in 2016. He was an American singer, guitarist, and founding member of the rock band Eagles.
Oh yeah.
You're cold with Burr. But-
An N. It starts with an N.
No. No, it doesn't.
think about Eagles.
Oh
The
yeah.
He was born
Jack-
in Detroit. The Motor City Madman, they called him. He was married to Janie Beggs and Cindy Millican. He married in 1990. That's the year I was born.
Me too.
Oh.
Oh shit.
What do you know about the Eagles, Jay? Did you
I
watch
hate
that?
the fucking Eagles, man.
Oh,
Hey,
Big
why?
Lebrowski. Yeah, why?
Oh, just because I don't really, it's
Sure.
smooth. It's too smooth.
You like a chunky rock.
I like the chunky,
Chunk rock.
moldy rock.
Okay, Jay, I'm so sorry. The guy's Glenn Fry, goddammit.
Oh
I'm
yeah.
rubbing my own back tonight.
Yep.
Yep.
Taking it easy.
Jay, I had a couple while our producer kind of does a little bit more research, which it takes a long time to do the sort of research that he does. I did have a couple of questions for you.
Yeah, shoot.
If you wouldn't mind doing a little, I don't want to call it sponsored content, but I saw you recently, as I mentioned.
Yeah.
And you were picking me and the missus up from the airport, and it couldn't have been more than 5 minutes in that car of yours before you start telling us about a real unique online shopping experience that you had recently.
Yeah.
So I don't, if you want to tell, my co-hosts don't know anything about this, so if you want to just kind of turn the people on a little bit, I'd like to get turned on to what this is. So.
Well, I was researching glass frogs the other day because I heard a great story about these frogs that are completely see-through. You can't even see their blood.
Oh, sure.
And so I was like, oh man, I love glass frogs. So I searched. I told Emily, I said, Emily, I love glass frogs, and she thought I was talking about little figurines.
Yeah.
So that led me to search for glass frog figurines. By God, and I went online, and then I found this website, thefrogstore.com, that had many glass frogs in different varieties, large, small, hand blown, machine blown. And I couldn't believe my eyes how many items that were of frog, frog-like.
Yeah.
The Frog Store had.
And
it's thefrogstore.com.
And I...
Shout out.
Thefrogstore.com?
Thefrogstore.com.
Frogstore.com.
Frogstore, no the.
Just frogstore.com. Correction on that.
So there's lots of items on here.
Oh my goodness. Okay.
Look at that.
Wow. So this is not just glass. This is
many
fiber.
different types of frogs.
Okay.
Frog-like things.
They got frogs for your school and your office. They have frog home decor. They have frog
lanyards.
jewelry. And Jay, you were telling me that you sent away for a frog mystery bag. Is that right?
Yes. Yeah. So you can order a loose bag of frog items. Can you find it on the Jay? I think it's if you go all the way to the bottom, it might be.
Yeah. Oh, let me see here.
Or search frog bag. Yeah, so my coworkers and I were obsessed with this website, and I ordered a froggy bag from them. Miscellaneous items. Some of them can be high value. Some of them can be used or scratch and dent frogs or whatever. And so we got this froggy bag in the mail the other day, and it was really unbelievable, you guys. There was a ceramic frog. There was a cast iron frog, and his little mouth opened, and some frog napkins.
What are you gonna put in that?
Inside the frog?
Yeah.
Nothing really fits in there.
Oh, okay.
But I got lots of frog stuff in the mail.
That is very cool.
You were telling me about some experiences you had working in radio in Ontonagon, Michigan. And I don't, if you're not comfortable sharing this, I understand. You don't have to name names.
I'm not going to name any names.
Okay. But you worked with some colorful characters at a local radio station when you were in high school. Is that right?
What does that mean?
Yes. I mean, they were really nice people. They
What do
let
you
me
mean by
in there.
colorful?
No, they were really nice people. They let me in the under their wing. I would record from CD to their digital database. See, this was back in the early 2000s, and everyone was going to digital and getting
CD to digital, yeah.
Getting
To
CD
digital
to
databases,
digital,
yes.
CD to the digital database. So that was my job there, and they were really nice. They smoked in the other room. They let their dogs come in and visit me, and they had these two. Dan, what were they? I told you. They're like the fuzzy ones.
Oh, I don't want Malamutes or something?
Yeah.
Big old dogs.
Big old fuzzy dogs, and the hair got everywhere, and they were really nice. They gave me a
But
limp.
you were saying the
roller.
station manager was kind of a big old fuzzy guy. And again, don't name names, but...
No, he was a guy that was this, yeah, and he's a nice guy, and he had some surgeries, and legend has it that he had like a hernia surgery one time, and legend has it that, and this doesn't happen when I was there. I heard through a older, wiser man. That one time he was bending over to pick something up, and his guts ripped open, and his intestines went onto the floor.
Ew.
And they got full of dog hair and cigarette ashes, and they had to like spray it off or something. I don't know.
Oh, no.
Anyway, he lived. He's still alive. He's a great guy.
He's still on Facebook. We looked.
Send him a Christmas card every year, whatever. So
Imagine your guts just fall out though. Like what the fuck? Those don't go there.
that must not feel good.
No.
Well,
Well, but don't guts like not have nerve endings though? Isn't that a thing?
I don't know. I've had some pretty wicked
what's that sound?
gas
Sounds like a-
pains.
Yeah, I hear that too. What is that?
yeah, the wind.
Oh, that's might be my washer machine.
That's
running.
okay. That's okay.
Is it really
It
loud?
sounds like a tornado.
That's all right.
Yeah.
It's like white noise. It'll put people to sleep. It's fine.
Sorry.
You can let that run.
Shut that dryer off! Can you please shut the dryer off?
It's okay. It's really
Well, no, let's wait until it gets.
The washer, can you pause it? Did you guys do your year-end roundup yet, or?
Yeah, we didn't officially wrap up the year 2022. So, Jay, while you're here with us, let's do that. Jackie, some of the highs and lows of the past year. Can you hit me with them real quick? Some bullet points. I can get you started if you want.
in my personal life or
Just
world?
the
We talking worldwide?
whole shebang. It's all mixed up in one big.
2022.
Dumbo.
What even happened? Well, I did get married. I got a new tattoo.
Woo.
Did we get a new president, or was that last year?
No, that was
2 years.
2 years ago.
2020.
But there was a blue wave. That's probably what you're thinking about.
There's a
They elected all those
yeah.
blues musicians.
Blues Fest I did not go to this year. Unfortunately, I believe
Yeah.
that was canceled due to COVID. But
I doubt that.
other than that,
I'd
I
very
did
much
have a
doubt that.
birthday. I think probably a lot of people had birthdays last year.
Oh, I had a birthday
and,
this past year. I did.
Pretty much. Oh, I got chickens. I got 6 chickens now.
You had chickens
Nice.
already going into the year, I think.
That's true. I did get 1 new chicken this year, though.
Well, I had a birthday, and what did I do for it? I had a birthday party. But that's not going in my year-end roundup. Let's take a look at the big picture. We had Matt Gaetz resigned for being underage. Yeah. Marjorie Taylor Greene up to her old tricks. Avatar 2. Didn't see it. Not gonna see it.
You think that now?
Taylor Swift, new album. Heard it was pretty good. Taylor Swift
hear it.
Ticketmaster controversy. That's a brand down. Big brand down. Dave
Big
Chappelle,
down.
back and better than ever. Kanye West, enough said. And then finally, the lasting impression I will have of 2022 is having so much fun with my friends and having not much fun in general. Josh?
Um,
And I ended the year with a painful hemorrhoid, too.
That left a pink ring in my tub.
The pink ring in your tub. It did.
I bought a house. Wait, hang on.
You did.
Paul, we barely heard that, but you'll
We can
certainly
never
be able
hear
to
it.
smell it.
Look, the gratitude on
taste
your
it.
face is enough.
And I lost 40 pounds, but recently I've gained 35. So,
Hell yeah.
so I'm back on the
Homeostasis.
horse and I'm back on sweets.
Feeling good?
Yeah, I quit drinking alcohol.
That'll help.
I went down to only 1 cigarette a day.
Well, I think you gained some of the weight back
Damn.
after quitting the alcohol. Maybe
yes,
not.
it was.
Yeah.
I mean, absolutely. But
Get that sweet tooth.
yeah, I mean, I'm not worried about that. Having a sweet tooth is cool.
Yeah.
Like cool cats, like
Candy
sugary
man.
sweets.
I think alcohol probably has equal amounts of sugar and like carbs and shit. So you're
It's got a
probably
lot
just
of stuff
equal.
I
in
think
there.
that's the trade-off. Yeah, there's a lot in
Yeah.
there.
Maybe that's why I crave it, but it's probably not why I crave it.
2022, was a big year for everybody. And I have a feeling that 2023 is going to be an even better year, if you can believe
Hell yeah, dude.
that. So I'm spreading positivity.
Do you want me to do my roundup or?
Oh, yeah. Sorry.
Yeah,
Okay, go
round it up. Let's hear it.
Christ. Okay, so
Come on, twirl that lasso, Joe.
it was yee-hoo. It was pretty good. They legalized weed here in Minnesota, and then unfortunately that led to the rise in drownings.
I saw that.
Is that true?
Yeah.
What's the deal?
Well, we
Who's
got
fucking
1,000
drowning,
lakes,
dude?
We got 100,000
right,
lakes
right.
here.
Yeah, land.
You gotta be sober to go around this state. It's crazy. The lake in the middle of the road.
Yeah, you got to be sober to go around Minnesota, I'm sure.
You're thinking. Anyway, so that happened. What else happened in Minnesota? We got a real blue wave coming. This one, boy, let me tell you what. We have a D in the governor's house. We have some D's in the state house, and we get even got some D's in Congress.
These nuts.
We got a living Christmas tree, and it died.
Oh,
We got I've had to shovel so much snow this year that I just about had a heart attack. And but then I was fine. So
Do you
what
think
else
any of
happened?
us are going to have a heart attack at some point in our lives? I think Jay probably will. I think Josh probably will.
Josh definitely.
I'm a
Me
nervous Nelly, so
Yeah.
No, I'm totally sober. I'm not gonna fucking.
Jay, you're going to end
but
up
you're
like,
mental.
when you're a lot older, you're going to be like in one of those robes with the flannel on the inside, like drinking nerve tonic, like, my nerves, quiet.
The little cap.
You know what I'm talking about?
Josh, it's gonna take a little longer than 3 months to get that crust off around that's surrounding your arteries.
I am pretty crusty down there.
Yeah,
That's fair.
crusted.
Do you think they'll let us do this in the nursing home? I mean, God forbid, but
God
God forbid we have to
podcast?
go to a nursing
Yeah,
home.
I think so.
Yeah, they will if we run it. God damn it!
There we
Buying one up,
Open
buying the
one.
next one that comes for sale. And
Yeah,
then
that's
good
actually
idea.
a great idea.
Instead
Buy
of
the
having
to
nursing
make my
home
own
that you
rules.
plan
Buy a
to
nursing
retire in,
Yeah.
and then they have to
Everyone say
take
it
care of you,
all at
or you can
once.
fire them.
Yeah.
All right, let's take the pledge all at once, like Jackie said. 1, 2, 3. We're gonna
I
buy the
plan
nursing.
to buy a
I
nursing
pledge
nursing
to
home.
buy the
And
nursing
then
home that
you
we're all
can
gonna
own
graduate
it and
or
live in it.
retire to,
Happy birthday.
and we can.
That
do
would
this
be cool if you
birthday.
retired to nursing homes, like when you were done working. Yep, 65. It's time to go to the home.
Dan, I know that was a slip of the lip there, but if
Yeah.
you graduated to a nursing home, they had like a little ceremony where they wheeled you down the
Oh, that'd
stage.
be great. Yeah.
They give
yeah.
you a little diploma. Here you go, Gramps.
Like he's finally unable to take care of himself.
Congratulations. And then
He's been
someone else.
He's been wanting someone else to take care of his every need
Yeah.
since adulthood, really. So,
And you have a nurse that throws up your hat for you at the end of the day.
and then I just throw up.
All right, well. Hope you guys have a wonderful day, and thanks for having me on here. Hello from Minnesota, and we'll have you out for dinner sometime, okay?
Okay,
All
that
right,
sounds
and
good.
goodbye from Michigan.
Thanks a lot.
Goodbye.
Love you guys.
Okay,
Love you.
you.
Bye.
Love you so much.
Block.
I'm leaving the meeting.
blocked.
Blocked.
He's leaving. All right, Jackie, I've had a lot of fun with you today. I really have. I know that I'm in like a sour mood now, but I didn't start that way.
Because of Jay.
Yeah.
He's a souring
We
entity.
had that washing machine running. You ever listen to the radio and you hear a fucking washing machine going in the background? You don't hear that.
Still, this chair's so uncomfortable. I gotta get up again.
All right, well, we can
Yeah,
get up,
I'm
we can
down,
take a
I'm up
lap,
and
and then
down.
after that, it's time for the exclusive content that I tease you this, me listeners. Sometimes it's even more fun to listen to than the regular one. A bit more unstructured, perhaps, but I think that that's what people like in podcasts, is just idiots talking about nothing forever. And so
It's a
I
podcast
say
about
to you,
nothing.
And if you'd like to hear more, you can find us at the following hashtags. Hashtag rigor mortis erection. Hashtag I kneel for the flag and stand to fart. Hashtag JGF gang. You can follow us on all the socials at HBD POD. Thank you very much. Have a great night, everyone.
Night.
Have a-